Oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. As we wait for MD20, Trevor, Venkat, and Yanga, I'm going to address some things real quick. Now, um, the reminder just came on to go to Facebook. Um, we're just, I think we're about 6 days away from New Year's. 6 days away from New Year's. And one of my New Year's resolution, I said revolution. um, Maybe we could talk about that real quick. Maybe y'all could type in the chat. New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. Very interesting. New Year's resolutions. Well, when I do New Year's resolutions, I always have to put my dietary plan always on top of that list. Always, always, always. You know, I got this is gonna be the year that I don't play around with my dental work. I'm gonna get all my dental work done this year. That means I gotta stay away from the refined sugars. I gotta try to stay away from the coffee. It's damn near almost impossible, me being a truck driver, but I'm gonna make it happen. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. So, um, what is going on in YouTube land? Well, it depends on what sector of YouTube that you're in. I've been nonstop in the whole Russia Ukraine sector of YouTube. That has been my concentration for the last I want to say last 2 weeks, and want to try to get ready for these debates coming up. I know we got a debate, I think, tomorrow, as far as I know, between Blue and Yanga. So I do want to see that. This will be the first time Yanga versus Blue. So it should be a very good debate. Yeah, it should be a very good one. What up, Twin? What's going on? What's going on, Twin? What is going on, Twin? Man. So yeah, I'm going to give a shout out. Give a shout out to Twin. Give a shout out to Deacon. Give a shout out to Angel Stepping Up. Give a shout out to MD20. Give a shout out to everybody over there in the Operation Exodus, Mississippi. Shout out to y'all. So yeah. So what are some of your resolutions there, Deacon and Twin? What's some of your New Year's resolutions? Or do y'all even do that? I know a lot of people don't even bother with that shit, but you know, I gave it some thought. I said, New Year. I try to reach most of my goals by the New Year because I know me myself. I've paid off some things. Finally paid off for you god dang taxpayers out there, man. Woo! Finally paid that shit off. Woo, man. And that's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? So now it kind of broadens some things up. It opens some things up in 2020. New Year's is in spring. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, being that I was born in the spring, so I'm not going to object to that one bit, Twin. I'm not going to object. You know, um, I want to object to that. I know Twin, can you explain the history behind that for people who don't know? For people who are unaware or uninformed of the April being the new year. In fact, it's funny you bring that up because they're saying now here's what the Western media they done propagandize so much people's mind. They're talking about when is Christmas in Ukraine? Oh, there goes up. There goes Trevor. What up, Trevor? What up, man?
What's going on?
Shit, nothing, man. I'm glad you made it, man. Glad you made it. I know I wanted to address you yesterday, but I was trying to get this Ukraine thing out of the way, but I definitely wanted to save everything that you wanted to say last night for today, being that this champion circle, so we can concentrate on that. And yeah,
Is is Yanga coming on?
yeah, he's gonna come on around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not going to be on that long because I
Okay,
got
no
to go
problem.
watch a movie with watch a movie with my wife. So I told her I'm not going to be on too long.
Oh, no problem.
Um,
No problem. No problem. Yeah, I just
so
wanted.
I will say this though because yesterday when you were was it yesterday or the day before when
Yesterday.
we were talking about Russia,
It was yesterday. It was yesterday.
like I kind of got upset because you were saying how the debate was canceled.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Is
just
that
found
you
out
in that?
myself. Oh, hold on. That might be me. Hold on. That might be me. Let me check these settings. Let's see. Echo cancellation. Let me turn down this mic. How's that?
Let me see.
What up, Zanzi? What up?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so that was my end. God damn. Okay, I didn't do the setup, the mic, the thing cancellation movie with the wifey. Yep. What up, Zanzi? What up, Zanzi? What up, Deacon? Yeah, man. Okay, now what were we saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of bothered here.
Okay.
So you see my new screen name.
It's
Um,
see, screaming. Black people do better. Black people do better. What's going on, man?
I, I'm kind of upset with all the drama surrounding the debaters in the league, man, and I like because I came to this space because it was it was a positive thing, and
Right.
I love the debates and everything, but it's like every time I turn around, there's always more drama, and there's drama surrounding the debaters at SVDL. So it's more drama going on than there is debate,
Right. Right.
and and I can't like I'm not for the I'm not gonna say I'm above all the shit, but like I'm trying to build a brand here, the
Right.
Straight Talk with Trevor brand, and I gotta sit back and be like, damn, am I gonna be associated with all this drama? Like it's like I'm always talking about this debate league,
Right.
and then
Right.
the first thing there's no debates. Then the
Right.
second thing is like whenever you pull up the names of the debaters, it's always drama attached to it. And I'm like, come on, man, like I can't have my podcast brand attached to that. Like
Right. Right.
that's craziness, man. And I'm trying to bring people over like Van Cat and
Right. Right.
I
Right.
got Wayne. I got Wayne. I got some other people that I'm trying to bring on, and I don't want them to be like, damn, what the hell did you bring me into? Because
So then
we don't roll like that. Like
I
my
got
people don't operate like
okay. So I got to interject. I got to interject just really quick because and I wanted to address you last time because I know you and MD got in the conversation of being Jamaican here in America, and I think Jamaicans, Africans, and people who are y'all didn't get the lesson that Malcolm X taught. Y'all didn't get that lesson. So, with that being said, I have to ask you, who's your target audience? Is it black people or is it niggas?
Oh,
Because they're
my
not the
my
same.
audience is my
Uh,
audience is black people.
okay, okay,
I don't care
okay,
about nigga. I talk bad. Niggas are shit to me. Like
okay, okay, okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
So, so
I got like so like when a sponsor sends me an email and like, hey, I'm thinking about sponsoring your show.
right,
This is what we're gonna offer you, and this is what you know what I'm saying. They
right,
have to listen to my shows, or if I'm like doing a potential
absolutely.
show, if I want to get a potential guest on my show, they
Yeah,
have to listen to my show. So my
right,
show isn't
absolutely.
geared to my gear isn't my show
Oh, you're breaking up.
isn't geared to like the niggas, you know. So
Right, right,
I'm when I
absolutely.
say that I'm about uplifting people, then that's really what I'm about.
I'm with
I'm
that.
not you know, and it's crazy because I'm like, damn man, I'm like here I am legit begging for debates, and when I come online, I hear the debate is canceled, but then I
Uh-huh.
hear 10-hour streams about negative shit about the debaters. I'm like, come on, man, like at some point if 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 this is the business that we're in, like just
Okay, I got
entertainment
to stop you right
and
there. What stream are you talking about?
I mean, like you know, the whole thing with Blue's name being drugged through the mud and stuff like
Okay,
that, you
okay, I
know,
got to stop you again.
because
Who was doing the stream?
well, this was Judah,
Okay, so why you over? You know, Judah does nigga shit. You do know that, right?
but when, but then again,
You
no,
about to
no, and
you about to make me
no,
get the
I hear
gavel
you,
out.
no,
Me
I
and
hear
Judah
you, I
caters
hear
to
you.
the nigga shit.
I hear you. I
Okay,
hear you.
so okay.
But then when I hear our commissioner over there, then what?
Did you
When
hear
I hear
what?
our other debaters over there, then what?
Other debaters like who?
Well, so when if I hear if I see that so because I don't listen to none of this stuff live. So when I
Okay,
wake up, I'll see like you know it'll give you a preview. And so I'll see Solar's icon on there, and I'm like, oh crap, Solar was on Judah. Let me go see what he was talking about. So I go back and I listen
okay,
to the show, and I'm like, man,
right.
I'm like,
Okay,
good lord, what's going on here? I'm just saying, man, we spending more time with the foolishness than the debating, man. I'm like for real. I'm looking on Sinetta and I see Domo over there debating, which I did not watch the debate because I'm not gonna I'm not even going to give them that view. But the fact that you know one of your best debaters is over there debating, like that's crazy. I don't even know what they debated about because I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to watch it. And there's no indictment on Domo. It's just that I don't think he's you know he's SVDL to me. You know, so I'm not gonna. It's just like if a wrestler that I didn't. It's like if one of my favorite wrestlers leaves WWE and goes over to AEW. I'm not watching them anymore. That's just how it is. But I'm just saying, man. It's like, and a lot of times I don't put it in words what I'm thinking, but it's like if is you know you can have a bunch of little small fires
uh-huh.
and it could cause to something like really big and destructive. And I'm just wondering like who's watching over all of this to be like, well, let me stop to make sure that this isn't going to happen, or because there's really people that genuinely like this. You
Hmm.
know, I invited a guy over on this panel tonight
Okay,
because he wants to argue at me about some Bible stuff. So I figure
okay.
I'll destroy him on this panel because it's not biased. You know
Right,
because I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
get a
yeah,
fair I can't get a fair share on his panel, so I just bring him over here and destroy him over here. So I
yeah.
don't know if
But you
he's
know,
ever gonna
well, you know, they
yeah,
get
he probably
spooked
won't
when
even show up.
they get spooked when they see my channel. When they hear the word atheist, they get spooked. You know that. Come on, Trevor.
But I told him if he wants to talk to me, he got to come over here because it's a. But that's what I'm saying though. But that's the type of stuff I'm on. Let's do some information, man. Let's
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We
I'm with that. I'm with it.
the argument league is no more. So now you don't hear no debaters talking no more. At least when he was around, the debaters would at least get together and talk. You know, we got Champions
Hmm.
Corner, we had Champions Circle,
Hmm.
and this is the chance for the debaters to come on and be like, well, hey, let's set up some debates. Let's do this. Let's talk about any other thing besides drama.
Right.
And I don't hear it. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm giving all my time to this, and it's like, and for what? Like, I feel like I feel like I'm more invested in this than anybody. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm legit trying to. I want to hear you debate. I want to hear Yanga debate. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
And you're going to hear that.
But it's like, but it's like every time. Oh no, it's getting pushed back. Oh, it's getting pushed back. Oh, it's getting pushed back.
Well,
I'm like, come on, man.
I,
Where's Scheme? Where's Holly? Where? Come on, man.
right, right. Well, I have a different take on that. As you know, I enjoy Blues debate and I enjoy Yanga's debate. Now, I did miss Blues live this morning, but I saw it after the fact, and I gave a shout out to Blue. Um, I mean, Blue. I'm gonna still watch Blue and Yanga's debate regardless of what happens. And now I know you said, okay, you went over to Judah's channel. I don't go over Judah's channel. I don't know, so I wouldn't know. But I'm just taking your word, Trevor, that you saw Solar over there, and I get that.
Well, not this. Probably not when this whole blue thing was going on. I'm just talking
Okay.
about in other instances where I feel like Solar could be over here building with us.
Uh huh.
He's over there with them. Like
Right.
he
Right.
he. So here's the thing, and I'm gonna just say it like this because I'm a neutral party. Like I
Okay.
say, I could walk away from YouTube tomorrow, and it wouldn't matter one bit to me
Right.
because this is not my life.
Right.
If
Absolutely.
I listen to these people talk shit about solar. I've been listening to this for 2 years. I
Right.
listen to these people talk shit about solar. I hear them say
Hell, they talk
whatever
shit
they
about
want to
me.
say. Yeah, but what I'm saying is
And I
everybody's
think
beefing
I
with
got the
them.
worst slander of all. I think I had got the worst slander. Like the slander I got don't
But,
get it don't top the slander that I had got.
but you know why the stuff would happen with you. But I'm just saying like
No, I
it's
really
like these
don't. No,
people
actually, I don't. I
these
don't.
people
I really
these
don't. No, I really
people
don't. To
hold
be
on.
honest
Well,
with you, I really don't.
we'll get into that. But
Okay, okay.
these people, Solar gave them a platform. He gave them a chance to be seen. He gave them a chance to debate. He gave them an opportunity. And what do? Just like everybody else, they turn their back on them and they talk crap about them. And if that was to happen to me, I'd have just been like, you know what, deuces, I'm done because I don't need friends. I don't need anybody to talk to like that.
Right,
But so
right,
when I'm seeing him now go back on their panels and shit after he knows that they diss him and always throwing little pot shots. Oh,
right.
SVDL is dead. SVDL is dead. Oh, that's the little leagues. And why keep going over there? Build up what you know who want to build with you. I
Right.
know.
You know what? Yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
I know. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody when it comes to YouTube. I know that
Oh
because
no,
I'm
you're
not
not.
because
No, no, you
I
10,000 views
never
in.
put
No, you're not a nobody.
no.
You
But what
10,000
I'm
views.
saying is I never put the stock into being a YouTube guy. That's never. I've been on YouTube just to watch videos and stuff. But
Right,
when I
right,
came into the debate scene, I'm like, damn, this is really fun. I want to be a part with that. Like,
right,
why don't you build with people like me? You know what I'm saying?
right,
We could spark up. I know we ain't gonna get the audience that they get because they love drama. But
right.
what I'm saying, if you build up with enough people that want to push your vision forward, like, why not do that? Like, why deal with the niggers, man? It's like
I, you know
no,
what?
the toxicity is what just I can't understand it because
Right. No, I'm
I'm
not
not raised
disagreeing with
like
you.
that.
Right. I'm not
I'm not
disagreeing with you.
raised like that.
Right, right. No,
I
I
don't like
get it.
that type of shit.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And I'm not disagreeing with you at all, you know. But what I'm saying is that, what I'm saying, Trevor, is that so you didn't see Blue over there. So now
No,
let
well,
me just
blue is in the chat though.
oh, he was in the chat. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
and
Well,
and
I
and
mean,
for the record,
okay.
when if you hear me say that I'm listening to Judah too, is a lot of times is because I love they prove my point. I love to hear those Bible dudes argue with one another because it shows
Oh,
that what
okay.
they're
You're
saying is a
Satan.
bunch of shit. I
You're
love
Satan
when
when
they
it
get
comes
on
to
there.
Christianity. That's what you're
I,
trying to
I
tell me.
I love when they get on there and they start cursing each other out and oh
Right, right,
Yahweh this, Yahweh that. Oh f you nigga, you don't believe in this because
right.
I just sit back and I'm like, God, these are some idiots. Like the Most High don't respect any of y'all. So that's why like it's comic. It's comic relief. It's comic
Right.
fodder. But that's when they're going back and forth with one another.
Okay,
But
okay.
when I feel like they when they're directly attacking like SVDL and the debaters, I'm like, come on, man, y'all, why y'all even dealing with them? Stop dealing with them.
Right, right.
Stop dealing with them. It's like there's no need to deal with them. Y'all got your own channels. So what if they have more views and stuff like that? It doesn't matter. Just stop dealing with them because you could
Right,
obviously see none of them have any content. Their only
right.
content is when they're talking about other people. And
Right,
that
right.
goes for all of them loudmouths.
I
That
totally
goes for
agree.
all of them.
Yep, yep. I
Like
agree.
they don't have any type of content. I've
Right.
never had I've never had to talk about anybody to get any listens to my podcast. You know what I do? I
That's
got
true. Right.
talent. I turn on the microphone and I talk. I got talent. I don't have to bash people.
Yeah,
I
that's a
got
fact.
talent.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I
I don't
mean,
I,
yeah,
I don't I don't have to call people hoes and this and that. I don't have to do none of that. I
yeah,
just
yeah,
turn on the microphone and I go. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into the drama. So
yeah.
if that's what I'm saying is if that's what everybody want to be into is the drama and stuff, then cool. I'll be here only for Wrestling Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just back out and be like, you know what? Okay, because I want to see debates. I want to see the intellectual
Right, right.
stuff. I want to see the debates. I love the debates. Imagine this. I got my friend of over 30 damn years
Yes,
making promo videos for your debate.
absolutely. Oh
Like
man, I appreciate
think
that. Yes,
about that.
yes, sir.
Think
Yes, yes.
about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Think
yeah.
about that.
Man, shout out to
But
Venkat.
I
Yeah, yeah.
but I can't get a promo video from the commissioners. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying,
Ooh.
man. See, hey, listen, and this is not Blackson saying this, Angel Solar. This is me. Like I say, I could. If y'all think I'm being a detriment to the league, then that's fine. I'll back away because I don't want to bring no harm to the league. But what I'm saying is, from somebody who genuinely cares about the league and looking at it from an objective eye, we're not moving in the right direction. It's not.
Mhm.
It's too much. It's too much. It's still too much nigga shit just attached to it. It's just too much. Van like is making friggin' promotion videos. His videos keep getting flagged, and he's trying to find ways to get around it so he can make a promo video for your Tony Iommi versus Jimi Hendrix debate.
Right,
Ain't
right,
nobody like he's doing that because he's genuinely interested.
right, right, right,
Because
right.
he see is just like me. He sees it and he's like, damn, you know what? This could be something real good. Let me try to jump on and get involved.
It's actually the first debate of its kind in history. Like nobody's ever challenged Jimmy's throne. But I mean, I don't even want to. You know what? That's a whole nother topic. I'm addressing your issues right now because that is going to be a historical debate. So, um, and I'm the first person in human history to challenge Jimmy's throne. But anyway, anywho, yeah, no, I hear your gripes. I don't disagree with your grievances, and um, I hope Blue and everybody else, Solar, can get past all that shit Judah's doing. Because Judah, let me say this again. I gave a shout out to Judah because Judah has honed the nigga shit. He has honed and mastered the nigga shit. All right, we got Solar. Solar.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Hey,
hey, what's
don't be
going
too
on?
rough on me. Don't be too rough on me.
No, you pissed on the floor, so allow me to clean it up, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's a lot of the stuff that you were saying for us with the Judah channel and I went over there a couple of times, but I don't frequently go over to Judah channel. I do pop in and listen just like everybody else there occasionally, depending on what the title says in the title. But I hopped on there that one time, and that was like a long time, a long time since I hopped on there. Because he mentioned my name. He was talking about the debate league. So I hopped on there at that time, to address what he was saying. But the reality of for far as with Judah's channel, I'm gonna get that out the way. No matter whether we want to admit it or not, everybody got a little nigga in them. So that's why we really go over there. You want to hear, like, what I'm saying, depending on the topic. Now, if it's like a real goofy topic, I wouldn't even bother clicking on it. But that's the reason why you go over there. You want to hear some nigga shit, and that's where that nigga shit go down at on Judah's channel. Now, he is no different than Jerry Springer. I always make the comparison to Jerry Springer. Nobody's going to be talking about like how they love Jerry Springer publicly, but that motherfucker get a lot of views. Somebody watching Jerry Springer. But it's just so trashy that don't nobody want to admit that they watching this shit. That's Judah's channel. But yeah, you're right about some of the things that you're saying. Far as with the inactivity of the channel, but it's really due to the debaters. They keep on rescheduling. They just rescheduled again and shit. Debates for tomorrow got rescheduled. So I can't make them debate on debates on dates that's not available. We don't have the debaters, like how we we had a whole about 40 debaters, at a point in time. So, and then also the argument league. So things ain't going to be how it used to be. Now one thing you can do what you do, far as what if you want to have conversations, and if it's something that you want me to do, far as with promo, that's something you could just email me. There's no different than what you're saying about your life. I mean, I feel the same way. It's just that I had the debate league and the stuff that I'm doing. Man, I'm trying to buy a house right now and shit. I'm working 2 jobs. Shit, I'm about to DoorDash in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit I'm on right now. Because as what you said, I put a lot of, this was 3 seasons. We had a nice run with the 3 seasons before all the crazy shit started going on. We kind of like in rebuilding stage right now. There's a rebuilding stage. So it's not going to be like it was before all the shit happened. So Angel is no longer commissioner. So it's once again Solar Mine. And I know I could do it, but like I said, I got priorities, certain things that I'm trying to do. And whereas though in the previous years, I had the time to do it. You know what I mean? So once I get everything, situated with the most important things, because this is like recreational, then I could, go full throttle, because obviously, people, they have their own personal lives. They can't be on here 15 hours like Suave. We talked about this before. So, it has to be some type of thing set up where as though debaters can have, this access, to have these conversations. You got to build up the hype again. You know what I mean? You got to build up the hype and make it a place where people want to come. People so attached to ignorant shit that they would rather go and deal with that. Or, as what you said, that's what Domo wanted to do from the beginning and shit. He was just trying to have a little slick way of doing that. I seen him from the beginning when he began to hop over there.
Right.
You know, when we had conversations about, he's always talking about Sinetta on our personal conversations. So obviously he's having personal conversations with Sinetta. That's what he wanted to do. So cool. I really didn't have no problem even with that when he did it. Just keep it real and go ahead and do it. Don't try to act like you're for me and then you're over there with my enemy and shit.
Right.
So more power to him. Let him go over there. I don't know if he's talking about, you know, I doubt if he's talking about me. I ain't got no problem with that. Let him be over there. That's where he wanted to be. Go ahead, go over there. But that's all the shit that I had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like it's being a lot of stuff that, you know, from the debaters, as what you see, and as what you said, the more energy I put into the debaters, that's what they eventually do and shit. It's a couple, and not just Domo. It's a couple of other debaters over there and shit. And it ain't because I did anything to them and shit. It's because I had issues with the person over there, and he has a bigger channel. That's all it is. Like that's the reality of the situation. He has a bigger channel. That's why they over there. If I had the views like Sinetta, they wouldn't have did that.
Right.
So like I said, you know, over the 3 years that, you know, we had something going on, I put a lot of time and energy into it. Whereas those compromising aspects of my personal life, I'm not doing that shit no more. After what the result was. The result was what you seeing. That's the result. Them niggas, you know what I mean? They thought it was cool to go over to my enemy's channel and shit. I get these niggas awards and shit.
Yeah.
One of the champions threw their award in the trash.
Yep.
On camera. like so
Damn.
at this point, and I ain't do nothing to him. It ain't like we had an argument. He got mad because he was supposed to debate somebody. He didn't like the title, and he got mad and did that shit. That's what he did. This is the shit that you're dealing with, but this ain't no different than what everybody else deal with when they dealing with niggas. So from that perspective, I agree with. That's why I said with Deion Sanders. If he didn't do all this shit, like, you know, sell these false dreams to the black people, then I ain't had no problem with what he did. Because this is what niggas do. This is what niggas do to everybody. So it ain't even personal. I'm just telling you what the situation is. Like, everybody goes through this whole thing, whereas though you know, you try to be or do something, and people don't know. I mean, if people that ain't followed long enough. When I did my personal channel, it was way bigger. Got way more views. Got way more views. It was a lot easier to do. You know? The debate league was for those people. They don't see it that way. They think that they're giving me something. That's the way they see it. Okay. You see all those debaters. You know, they just want to be on that channel, Sinetta's channel. But when they go back to their channel, it's the same amount of views. It's the same amount of the same thing. They just on. So that's all that shit is about. Nothing more complex than that. So that's pushed to the side. So this is all what, you know, why you're seeing Solomon operate the way he operate. It's all that. Even before I get to the personal shit. And Blackson, you ain't got shit. Your situation ain't got shit what was done to me and shit.
Well,
yeah.
Let me,
I was talking about.
Say,
yeah.
Let me say this real quick, though. But
hold on a second. This woman said I tried to get with her daughter.
Right.
She went on there and manipulated my criminal record.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Motherfuckers think I'm a pedophile and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was a debater in the Solar Vision Debate League.
Right. Yeah. Well, I wasn't comparing to your situation.
Yeah. So this is all what these motherfuckers did. Only thing I wanted to do was have a platform where motherfuckers debate at.
Right.
That's it. That's all I was trying to do. And that's all what I got. What did I get from them in return is what I just told you and shit.
Yeah.
They ain't put no extra money in my pocket. They ain't build the channel and shit more than what I did. The views that is on the channel went down when I started doing the debates. Motherfuckers unsubscribed. I had 10,000 on the one channel. I had 10,000 on that one channel. That shit went down to like 9,000 something now and shit. Motherfuckers unsubscribed. They did absolutely nothing for me but debate. That's all.
Solar. Do you think that was an indictment on you, or just that before you started doing the debates you were talking more stuff that they like, versus because we realize in this space they don't really care for the intellect. They just want the drama stuff.
I wasn't talking about the drama stuff before.
How could the debates, which should add value to the channel, make the channel go down? Do you think it was the individual debaters people just didn't like, or what?
Before the debate league, I was interviewing, people like, Dr. Umar, Cynthia G. I would do videos on current event topics. Like one of my main videos that I did was at that time with the Kanika Jenkins thing, and I got 500,000 views and shit. So it was that type of stuff that I was doing, along, like I said, with the interviews with these people, and so that's what the channel was about. Now, when the debate started, at that time they was extra religious. They was like extra religious, and motherfuckers wasn't really trying to hear that shit all like that. But I didn't have no problem with it because I wanted to. My thing was to build a platform with people that had information and that was kind of being railroaded by Sinetta. So really at that point, it was about, these were the people that was coming to me. So those were the debates that were being had as a result of, what they wanted to debate. So the people, weren't used to all those religious debates being done like that. So they began to unsubscribe, so that's what that was about. But that's neither here nor there. I don't have a problem with none of that. All I'm saying right now is, that's why you see me moving like that. That's why you see me moving how I'm moving now. That's why. This is like a whole lot of shit that done happened. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit that done went down with these debaters. You know what I'm saying? And so because with that, with the organization, and it came with a lot of people where you had people that were just jealous with the idea of the debate league. Let me tell you, nobody put league on the back of their shit before me. So when you got the JJ 7000 put the league and shit, all them motherfuckers, like nobody was doing that. So they seen that I was doing that, so then they tried to do it. This is just what niggas do. I understand that. I've been knew that. I already knew all this. So at this point, it's like, okay, I keep on getting smacked in the face every time. I'm not an idiot. Let me move differently. Now, let me move a little differently. Let me build this thing right. Let me evaluate more who I'm dealing with and their intentions. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. You know what I mean? Just learning. You're just learning how to move when you're dealing with niggas. Because this is like, this is just recreational. But this is the same shit that got motherfucking Malcolm X killed and shit. The same type of mentality I'm talking about. The same type of mentality. Now we know that there was FBI, but it was niggas still that did it. From the atmosphere of the jealousy, motherfuckers just like they just don't like you. It ain't even that they jealous of you; they just don't like you. So it's just like yeah, and it's understandable with people that debate because they debate and they put a lot of time and effort into their debates, and when they lose, obviously they get upset. But we are all adults. It should not be translating over to false accusations of shit and motherfuckers putting on, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the shit that motherfuckers is doing. This is what it leads to. Even in the previous seasons, motherfuckers start giving each other death threats. They're gonna kill each other. They're gonna kill each other. This was the shit they were saying. This was the shit that they were saying. So that's what you gotta deal with. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta deal with. Now, as far as with the whole thing, with the current situation, that thing been going on for a while with their personal stuff, but it just, came out at this time, really, because it really, a lot of shit was going on and, years ago that, kind of came past my, came across me that I kind of like, overlook because it's really none of my business. You know what I'm saying? That's their relationship. So I leave that type of shit alone. I don't get involved in that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was with a debater. But now that everybody sees, these debaters, and that was the idea to kind of build them up. But see, niggas is destructive. Niggas is destructive. They tear shit the fuck down. They don't want to build. This just the mentality. You know what I mean? And so that's what you got going on. You know what I mean? People with their own particular motives and agendas. You know what I'm saying? People that are not loyal, and they ain't loyal to me, is they're loyal to themselves. Don't come over here saying that you FDDL, but then want to go on somebody else's channel and that's attacking me and shit. Just be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
Well, that's my issue.
Yeah. So it's just like yeah. So yeah. Say what's your issue? With Judah channel.
No. What I'm saying, that's just my issue in the whole, because it makes it seem like, okay, with the current drama that's going on, you can't. It always seems like it's attached to the league. It's not attached to the league, but it always gets attached to the league. It's like all the drama last season happened on the argument league, but it always gets attached to SVDL. So I feel you when you say you're in a hard situation. I get it. And quite frankly, I would be more inclined to have a conversation with you because you're talking about you getting ready to buy a house. I think that would be a better conversation. Let's talk about that home ownership process, because I just bought mine a couple of years ago, and I'm pretty sure there's more people listening that want to know what that process is like versus all the bullshit drama on YouTube. But that's what I be talking about. I be on some building, my community type stuff. I'm getting old, man. I'm a 40-plus-year-old man. I can't deal with the drama anymore. I'm not a little kid anymore. That's what I'm saying. When you see me watching channels like Judah and stuff, it's really because I like to see them go at each other on their Bible knowledge, because it just shows it proves my point that it's all a bunch of bullshit. Like, really, that's why I watch it. It just proves my point. That's all it does. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a way to build, because like I say, I came in here 2 years ago watching the league, and I took a liking to Blackson, and joined the arena, and we be having real good conversations. But I want to figure out how we could translate what we doing over here to incorporate the league, so we have a space to be like, all right, let's come over here and build, and you ain't got no drunk motherfuckers on here trying to start problems. And because I know there'd be plenty of times the debaters trying to debate, and you got drunk women coming on, you got drunk dudes coming on, cussing everybody out. That's not going down over here. So if we could find, almost like kind of like a safe space where everybody come in, they build, and they do their thing, because you know what I'm saying? Like I be talking about the debate league on my show. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it. It's like I say, I got my friend Vancat interested, and he's like one of the best video guys there is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to see how we could get this thing to go forward outside of the bullshit, outside of the drama. Because I can't, honestly, I got too much going on in life, man. I can't do it. I can't do the drama, man. I just can't. I'm a grown up. Like, I got a real actual life. I can't do it.
Yeah, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would advise you at this time, don't do that at this time. Because we are attached. We are hot right now. It's hot out here. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely appreciate it. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But, that's pretty much what's going on. You know what I mean? The wagons have circled. You know what I'm saying? You had haters. Yeah, people that was hating, people that was jealous, and people with ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? They all around, and they don't fuck with me. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. Whether some people mad because how a debate went, some people mad because they see my girlfriend. Some people mad because they used to be my girlfriend and shit. It's just a lot of motherfuckers out there, that is upset at Soul of Mine. Some people just, had ulterior motives. You know what I mean? It wasn't really about, help building the debate league. It was about building themselves, and whatever thing that they was trying to do, they just wanted to use this as a stepping stool, to do what they did. So that's what you see going on right now. So it's almost like when people move in that way, they just want you to go away and shit. They want you to go away, because if you blow up, then they will be the enemies in that story. They will be, nobody wants to be that. But there's a lot of people like that was successful at what they did. So yeah, that's why it's like, not only that they leave the channel, it's fuck Solar Vision Debate League. Don't go over there. Because they ain't trying to, like, if they leave and the whole shit blow up, then that means they made a wrong decision.
Right.
So it's incumbent of them not only that they leave, but that they help to destroy the channel. So this is why you keep on seeing people, whether it's like somebody's personal business, like that's a personal situation that Judah was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody take it like, look, see SVDL. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad this is the time where the slate is clean. All the snakes has risen above the grass, cut the grass. I seen all the snakes. You know what I'm saying? And getting all them out of there. And I built the Solo Vision Debate League from one debater I had. That was Imam Bashir. So, that's what I do. I just need the focus and the time, and it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. And I got very big ideas. You know what I'm saying? Very big ideas. But sometimes you gotta take a step back. So it's still gonna be debates. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna keep it going with the debates. You know what I mean? But it's not the same, obviously, because of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, most of my debaters is on another channel debating and shit. My former debaters, they're on other channels debating. So with the low debaters and the rescheduling, you don't really see that much activity on the channel. So what people do, they look for something to watch, and Judo always got some bullshit going on. So that's probably a place where motherfuckers go.
Yeah, and I be on like these other, like Tony Harvin, fighting with his debaters because they a bunch of whack jobs. So I be getting my beef with the Christians. So I still like a little bit of bullshit. I guess I just don't like the fact that people associating like all the negativity with the debate league. Like you could have negativity and it be separate from the league, because like SVDL is just the channel where you debate. All the other shit that goes on doesn't actually technically go on or SVDL, but you get lumped in with it. And I don't know. Like I say, I'm 2 years in this. I don't know history and stuff like that. I can only piece together some things that I hear, but I'm good at telling people's motives. Like when I listen to people talk, I could hear a lot of malice in what certain people say, so I know they're full of shit. That's why I'm smart enough to come to my own conclusions about things. But I'm just at the thing though. I just love the debates, man. Like you got me so into them, and now when they so few and far between, it's like damn. Let me go listen. I mean, I could only listen to so many old Black Jesus Minister debates. You know what I'm saying? Man, I be going back because he's so funny to me. I just go back and pull up stuff from like 4 years ago with that guy. So I just try to, because I just love the debate. So, and until you get a discussion wing of the debate league, then I could knock them down right over here. You could send whoever you want over here, and I'll knock them right down on this path.
Yeah. What up, Inyami?
Peace. What's up?
Peace, man.
Hey, what's up, Inyami?
Nothing much. I was just listening in. I was gonna make some comments, but Solo kind of hit the topics I was gonna bring up.
I hear some feedback. I don't know who that's from.
Hold on, let me mute my mic.
Is it me?
Yeah, you know what it says? Sounds like a connector bad on the microphone or something.
Yeah, like a short. It sounds like not a reverb, but like a short. Yeah, like it's going in and out. Like like the cord is messed up.
Hey, Solar, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's the market? What's the housing market like where you looking to buy?
It's actually going down. Yeah, it's been going down lately. It's
You mean the property prices?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been going down lately. Hold on 1 second.
Shit.
All right.
Shit's going up where I am.
No kidding. Damn.
I mean, if my house, so I don't think we would have even been able to buy this house
Right.
had we not bought it when we did,
Okay.
because the market is crazy here because
You said it's going
you
up?
got people. Yeah, well, I'm in
Man,
Florida,
there's so
so
many houses that's in Philly. There's so many houses going down. It's going down. Yeah.
nah, man.
And
My house,
that
my
made me
house,
think that I should wait till probably about like around like April. You know what I'm saying?
my
Like,
house is damn near doubled in
wow.
value.
Now, where you at?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's I don't know.
Yeah, this shit crazy here. Like I was just telling Blackson, had we not bought the house when we did, well, we probably wouldn't have been able to get it. Like say we were trying to get it now because it would have been too much.
Yeah.
It's that bad. And now you got people coming into the neighborhoods willing to pay cash. So
Yeah.
a $500,000 house, they'll give you 600 cash for it right off the bat. So like, where does that leave? Where does that leave the black family? That's struggling as it is. Like, how they ever gonna have home ownership?
Well, that's one of the goals is to prevent that. And I see, I'm seeing like first.
So you breaking up?
Yeah, you
So,
breaking up.
yeah, you breaking up bad. Solar, you got to get near your router, man. You breaking up. Yeah, you must have it one in the wireless. Yeah.
And then it's just like we gotta find out when we go at it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a trial and error thing. Like, oh yeah, you gotta have this, gotta get that, make sure you do this, that. And they not telling you. Like that, and that's their job to tell you. That's their job to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like what you
Where's
can
the
take
teaching coming
advantage
from?
of. Yeah. So, but see, and what I see too is with a lot of this criteria shit that they do, and with the rules that they make, is really it got to be approved by other human beings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is approved by other motherfuckers, right? They just got positions and titles and shit. So what you see, right? And I knew this before I heard every Sunday in Philly they got a channel, a local channel that's talking about black issues, right? So I knew this before I even heard the show talk about it. Like what they do, right? They'll have all this criteria shit that they'll have in place to that you got to have that, even be considered to have, to qualify for certain grants that they have out there for, first time homeowners and things of that nature. And the way they design this shit is that it's really up to them to push the button on it or not. So if they see, like, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, it could be race, whatever, they could push the button on it and say, oh, okay, well, we'll make this exception. Like if you don't have enough for the down payment, like, because the problem that I ran into was I got educated on a lot of grants that I could take advantage of for being a first time homeowner. And when I presented this to them, at first they were saying that, well, we don't take those grants. But I did my research. And I was like, well, no, this is what they did. I seen like, they said your bank was one of the people that they said they. So once we got past that, it was like, well, still we need to see a certain amount of money in your bank account. So I'm like, well, how is that possible if the grant is designed for people that don't have that type of money in their bank account?
Right.
So these are the type of shit that you run into
when you're dealing with these motherfuckers. Like, okay, they create certain rules to kind of usurp what, like you say, your local officials. And that's what I'm talking about with this voting bullshit that people be talking about. Yeah, well, if you voted, they'll pass certain grants. That no, the motherfuckers ain't taking the grants and shit. like, okay, Bank of America is not taking a grant that we fought for. Now what, motherfucker? So what I gotta do now is, what I did, saved up the money, because they this is what they said. They said that you don't have to spend the money, they just want to see it. They just want to see the they just want to see the money.
Right.
But I got a grant for almost double that money and shit. But they still want to see. I showed them, like, I completed all the first time homeowner courses. I got the certificate. I got all that shit. So you just got to get educated on the shit that they do, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Where's that education coming from? Because they didn't teach us this in school.
Nah, so yeah, that's the thing. You gotta, like, it's little books that you could buy, you know what I mean, as far as, certain grants, for first time homeowners, and you could look into certain shit. And I read a lot of that shit. And I just, went to the there's a place called Philly First here in Philly. And went through the little courses that they had you take, and then got approved for the grant. But, that's just the first step. You know what I'm saying? The second step is maneuvering around their maneuver, because they created certain shit to usurp or thwart the fact that we apply for these grants.
Right.
So you got to get around that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like that's what's going on right now. So in essence, there's really no purpose of the fucking grant and shit, really. You know what I'm saying? Because if I saved it, I could have just paid it, like, you know what I mean? Paid it myself and shit, if that's the case. You know what I mean? So just like, but, I'll still have the money, obviously, but it's just like a game that they play because they know a lot of motherfuckers can't save that money. You know what I'm saying? They know a lot of motherfuckers can't save up that money so they could, get the grant. So that's why they made that a rule and shit. So it's just little slick shit that motherfuckers do. Why do they do that? Why do they do that?
Well, because they try to deny. I always say they try to deny you. I had a realtor on my show last year, and she was talking about home ownership, and she was basically saying how they try to deny us the American dream. Because most black people, because they can, first of all, but most well, just another way to keep you down. Why not? Because if you have having home ownership in this country, you have a big bargaining chip. You could use your house for, you could use your house equity line of credit. You could do this.
Yeah, I get that part. No, I'm just saying, look, why don't they want us to have it?
Like all the shit that you're talking about right now.
Why don't they want us to have it?
Because they don't want you having that. They don't want you having that power. If they could keep you renting, then they could keep you under their rulership. That's what it is.
Okay, so we got to answer. They want to keep us under their rulership, right?
Exactly.
So that's the answer. Now that's the answer right there. So
I'm not Blackson. I don't love white.
Hold on. Since you don't throw my name in there, I would like to
this is the thing, right? Why do we fuck with these people? Why do we fuck with these people? Why is it that like what I gotta go through now is because I have to go through all this shit to learn all this shit and learn the games that they play. I gotta learn all that shit. You know what I mean? Because when I try to do a simple debate league, you got motherfuckers doing the shit that they did to me. I'm definitely not gonna be like a motherfucker on a podium getting shot up by a motherfucker mad because for whatever reason, he got a leadership position or whatever dumb shit that motherfuckers, you know what I mean? So this is why you got motherfuckers like a Deion Sanders. That's why I understand that part. I could debate both sides of that.
You call him a sellout though.
Yeah, he did sell out.
Come on, so and you know what? You a sellout for going to a white bank. So take that.
Yeah, I guess I am. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're looking at it from that way,
why you didn't give a black bank your mortgage?
Well, the black banks don't offer the same shit.
And you know what? It's okay to say that.
Yeah, they don't offer the same, like, you know what I mean? So the thing is like, well, they're gonna play as many games as possible because you're ignorant of how to get the shit. And they do that intentionally because they really don't want you having the shit. So you got, on the one hand, they put the banks, these black banks, they don't have the resources to compete with the other motherfuckers. And then on the flip side, the motherfuckers with the resources, they don't really want you having that shit because really they just don't like you. And like you said, they want to keep you at the bottom. But there's a reason even why they do that and shit, which goes back into some crazy shit that people don't believe in shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, that's the shit that's going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feeling of hate is a spiritual thing, man. That's a spiritual thing. Like, you like unless somebody do something to you, like hate for no reason, just because the way a motherfucker look or the way the motherfucker is, or you know what I'm saying? That's a spiritual thing. You don't like that person's spirit if they ain't do nothing to you. Like, people that hate people for no fucking reason, this is why these people got the upper hand, because most black people don't have the capacity to hate on that level for no reason and shit. So yeah, you're dealing with, like, you're at a disadvantage. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say something that going to come off real bad, but I've been hated on and treated far worse by black people more than I've ever been treated bad by white people. So what you gotta say about that?
And that's bad because
No, I'm just saying I can't, because one thing about me, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I don't particularly care for white people, but I can honestly say in my whole history, work career and everything, it's been the black people that's done me the worst. I mean, from family members, from people at work, people that I try to do business deals with, you know. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying that at the end of the day, it just comes down to not necessarily white, black. It's just some people are just messed up. So yeah, I could get where Solar coming from, saying it's like a spiritual thing. Because I've been, I mean, I've had white people look out for me more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not. But then even in that, I'm not going to then turn around and say they have a great history as being human beings. I'm not going to say that. I mean, even though I've had people that look like me stab me in the back, I'm not going to turn around and say all black people are bad. But I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, you got to give them some grace because of slavery and all that bullshit. I'm not going to do that. People are just people are people. Some people are just genuinely good, white or black, and some people are just genuinely evil. white or black.
Now, you were saying that it was more black people. I was picking up my pizza. You were saying that more black people did shit to you than white people. You were saying?
Yeah, if I was to do a pie chart of everybody who's wrong, it would be more black than anything. That I mean that, and I ain't talking about just take a couple dollars or something like that. I'm talking about like really did stuff to harm me and try to put me in a bad position. It's people that look like me,
Uh,
and I
on
got
a
to be
personal
honest
level,
about
you're
that.
saying like, yeah. Well, I
Oh
would
yeah, on a
say, yeah, I would
personal
say,
level,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, since I done, only time I was around like a large group of white people was when I was in school, and still I ain't fuck with them all like that for them to even be in position to personally, like an individual white person doing something personal to me. Uh, I never really put myself in position for that to happen because I never trusted them motherfuckers. Uh, so yeah,
But
I
why didn't you
would
trust
agree.
them? Why don't you
Um,
trust them?
I guess since I was raised with um around people, that told me things, and it's just kind of like a worldview. My grandfather's was like heavy in the civil rights movement, a Christian preacher. Uh, he was heavy in the civil rights movement, so it would be some like certain things that would be communicated to me, what to look out for, and then reading, um, a lot of things that they were saying was kind of confirmed, and then as I began to experience certain things, little subtle things that I would see, uh, it even reinforced that even more. So they would never be in position to like personally do anything to me. What I'm more so talking about is like a systemic thing that like that they all are compliant with. I mean, even the good white person, that is a good person personally, and it's not really personal from a standpoint of they, like we want a black, utopia Wakanda. I'm pretty sure in that black Wakanda that we want to build and we always talk about, that is going to be some type of shit that white people is going to be at a disadvantage in and shit. That ain't stopping us from wanting to build that shit. So, the way this shit has been designed is ironic. Well, it was based off a social construct we call race, and that's just kind of what it is. And this is all like mundane surface level shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm like motherfucking pseudo. I'm pseudo, like what y'all call pseudo. I know that it's deeper shit that is going on that goes beyond this shit. And this is just like almost like um a physical manifestation of a greater problem, um living in this third dimensional realm. So I understand that. But dealing with it specifically on the mundane aspect of it, that's just what it is. Chinese want Chinese to rule. You know what I'm saying? White people want white people to rule and shit. Arabs want Arabs to rule. And when whoever rules, everybody else is going to be at a slight disadvantage. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So, um, in terms of, that reality, you know, it's not like, a personal white person had to do anything to me for me to understand that it's a greater, um, it's a greater thing that, okay, the person, I give you like a real life shit. Like, like the dude that bullied me in school because I didn't have a pair of new sneakers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So personally, that person did more shit than any white boy ever did, because they never was in position to like affect me like that. You know what I'm saying? But both of us is in a school that's fucked up is going to miseducate us because the white supremacist system put us in there and shit. It's those levels to the shit. Now, do I hate what I think it's Deron Tyndall? I think his name is. Do I hate Deron Tyndall? You know what I'm saying? Because of what he personally did to me. Yes, I hate his guts for that. But he too is in a system of white supremacy to even judge a motherfucker on a pair of sneakers. It's a part of a programming that came under a capitalistic white supremacist system. So it's a much deeper thing that's going on. That I'm for that I when I was making that statement about like the enemy, it's more so along those lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just kind of yeah.
So who do you think is worse, the Klansman or the black guy that sells crack in his community?
The black guy that sells crack.
Absolutely.
I say the black guy that sells the crack. Well, today, like if you're selling drugs today, selling crack today, then you ain't shit because you know what crack
We're not
does.
putting the time on it. We're not putting the time on it.
Okay, so let's go back to like Rick Ross, right? A motherfucker like Rick Ross, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crack changed the game for as, you know, other than like the, you know, a motherfucker that was using kind of like, you know, like the opioid type of drugs. So you had your different type of drugs. A lot of the people, when you talk to a lot of those crackheads and shit, because my step pop was a crackhead, they didn't know the effects of crack and shit. I mean, how could they? They didn't really know the effects of crack. They didn't know what crack would do. You know what I'm saying? Or how highly addictive it was. And so a lot of these people were smoking weed. You know, you had these cultural revolutions. Not saying that it was a good thing, but this is just what it was. These cultural revolutions, far as, you know, the sexual revolution and this youth movement, all that shit they was affected by. They was like the first integrated generation and shit. Like, you know, they began to get a little more privileged. The pressure wasn't as bad as it was. So all that shit is playing a role. Like you had like, you know, so they fucked up. They fucked up because they didn't really stay focused. But that drug dealer didn't know the effects of what crack was going to do. He didn't know that.
Bullshit. How long do you think it took him to find that out? Like after the first fiend brought her baby's diapers or tried to trade her kid for a hit? Like how long do you think it took?
No, I mean, that's a good point. Like, you know, when I looked at the interview with Rick Ross, that's what he was saying. He was saying like, yeah, I began to see like what that shit was doing. So I was really trying to get involved in get out the game and get involved in music. This is what he was saying and shit. But you know, like you know, once you got money and you know how that shit is, even with a regular cracker job, you know, with some bullshit going on, like, okay, let me get these last couple paychecks and then I'm gonna be out. You know what I mean? I see this shit, you know, and then, you know, nigga get locked up or whatever. So that is what it is. But yeah, they eventually did see, but you know, it already got you now. Like the money is coming and you know what I'm saying? So that's what this shit is about, bro. Like, and on a much greater thing, who gave them drug dealers the motherfucking drugs? Not to say that that's an excuse, but that goes back into what I'm saying about, okay, these people are plotting against us. Whatever move we make, they're making moves. They want to keep us in a certain position, and it's a declaration of war and shit. You know what I'm saying? So because we don't have the war mentality, because it's a very malignant war is malignant, like how they moving, that we not on point with a lot of shit. So yeah, that's going on. But yeah, like, after seeing what that shit did, all them motherfucking big time drug dealers all say the same thing. They tell motherfuckers, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with the crack shit. Leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Because they know. They know now.
But they just saying don't. They saying don't use it. They're not
No, no, no,
stopping.
no,
They're
no.
not
He's talking about
deterring
selling
anyone
it.
from
No,
selling it.
no, he's talking about selling it. That's what AZ is talking about. That's what Rick Ross was talking about. Don't sell it. Don't sell that shit. Leave that shit alone. Because he said what he was saying was that, one, it gotta be government involved at some level. This is what AZ was saying. Because he was like, every time we make a certain plateau of money, that's when a motherfucker get killed or a motherfucker get arrested. It was like a certain amount that we would get to before crazy shit start happening. That's how he knew that it's some type of government involved in that shit. So he's talking about selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all are right. I'm not gonna debate, with the Klansmen, the Klansman comparison to the drug dealer, because once you get educated on that, you definitely should not be destroying your own people, you know what I'm saying, with drugs. Because really, the men are supposed to be protectors of the community, and the drugs fucked a lot of women up and shit. You know that whole term with the crack whore and all that type of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we gotta hold that. And we gotta hold that.
Well,
So in holding that,
here's a.
in
No, well,
holding that,
here's another.
we gotta
Oh,
assess
go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
situation for. In holding that, I'm gonna let you go after this. Like, in holding that, we gotta assess the situation for what it is. You know what I'm saying? There was a situation where, despite of the fact that we got certain rights and privileges, that white people still were doing the fuck shit, no different than what we talking about with the home loan shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just an aspect of, okay, y'all got, these rights and privileges on paper, but we're going to do a lot of fuck shit to prevent, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers from getting it. You know what I'm saying? So you still had poverty as a result of that. So really, okay, only thing that did was give them excuses. Well, you got, how come you ain't taking advantage of this grant? This grant right here? How come you ain't taking advantage of that? Or we got that over there. The government pays for that. So this is the game that they play. So now you got a bunch of poor people that really don't have money. And now it's like a new way of making easy money and shit. Who is not going to grab onto that if they don't know the consequences of what's going to happen and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like the weed man, he makes money. Motherfuckers get high. You don't really destroy their lives and make them suck dick for money. So everybody getting it, the problem, okay, motherfucker want a little bit of weed in it. Motherfuckers initially thought that that's what crack was and shit. Okay, I'm gonna sell this little get high drug and motherfuckers, but it's highly addictive and shit. But like, it's like a capitalistic agenda behind it. And then like when motherfuckers make a lot of money start coming in, it dehumanizes the whole situation. I mean, with anything that you do, like in a capitalistic society, once a lot start coming in, not okay, you got a nice little mom and pop business where you're making dinner and you're still putting your heart into it, and we talking about like McDonald's and shit. No, the burgers is going through a machine and shit, and it's almost dehumanized. Capitalism, in essence, dehumanizes product and the relationship it has with the person that's purchasing it. So, once all that crack start coming in, now it's like a business. I gotta get these keys coming in, gotta cook it up, get these motherfuckers to sell it over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and keep it coming, keep the money flowing. So that's what it turned into.
Blackson, you getting all these debate topics, man. Who who want to step in the ring with you on this type of stuff.
Why don't you jump in the ring? I mean, I keep hearing people suggest titles and
No,
suggest, man, why don't
listen.
you? No,
I'm
no,
gonna
real.
tell
No,
you
I'm
like
being
I'm
real,
gonna tell you
bro.
like this.
Because we
No, I'm
need
gonna tell you like
motivation.
this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, straight up and down. My wife told me last week to go ahead and join. She'll
Right.
help me with the power. She'll help me with the PowerPoints and everything. Because she sees my passion for it. But I've never changed this stance. Here it is. I want to make sure that when I join, I got debates. I'm not waiting for 6 months to get 6 debates in. You know what I mean? Because my time is like if I say I'm available on a Tuesday, it got to be done on a Tuesday. It can't be no deterrent because my show's coming back in January and stuff like that. And just like I said before, if I do this, I want to be able to give my all to it. But I'm just like listening to me and Solar talk, and I'm
Mhm.
like, man, why we not doing more of this? But
All right.
Solar, I want to ask you a question though because you hit on the key topic that I always push in the shows is about the man not being there. Do you think if the black man was more present in the community that the crack epidemic wouldn't have been as strong?
No, I mean, the men were there, but they just are doing the same shit they doing now and shit. Like, like you had uh when Martin Luther King got assassinated, Elijah Muhammad, he puts in message to the black man that Martin Luther King is burning in hell right now because he's a hypocrite. Like when Malcolm X got assassinated, right after, it was like days after, they interview Elijah Muhammad. Um, he called Malcolm X a hypocrite and shit. Right after he got assassinated. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, that was a crazy time. We can't even really imagine like how intense it was and shit. How crazy that they killed the president that decade. The president got killed in a fucking convertible. The thing about that shit now and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We go crazy when Donald Trump makes some like crazy ass statement. The president got his head blown off in a convertible next to his wife and shit. So yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, we fucked up because the Nation of Islam was the more militant aspect of what we wanted, and civil rights movement headed by Martin Luther King was the more political aspect of what we wanted. They should have kind of found a way to coexist. The reason why crack was, the whole crack thing was kind of like, it's that it was very fertile for the crack shit to blow up like it did. It's
Break it.
And the reason why it wasn't was because from the Black Panthers to the Nation of Islam, this shit. Hold on a second.
Okay, you there, Trevor? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I think he's having. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
So
Okay.
yeah, I just had to pick up my pizza. So I was
Okay,
on my phone.
tenfold. All right.
Yeah, from the Black Panthers to the Nation of Islam. those organizations were not as supported, and they were more infiltrated, and systematically destroyed and shit. We did not really support as much. We didn't support the Black Panthers or the Nation of Islam as much as we supported the Civil Rights Movement. So that's kind of what left it open. No military presence in the community.
So how do I how do I set up my hound session?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Send me an email and we can set up a date and bring you on, and we could set up the date for the house session. I
Yeah,
get your number.
it's time.
Cool.
It's
I'm
time.
gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
It's time for.
So you got my email?
Yeah, it's Solar Mind 123, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say that to everybody. Everybody want to suggest these titles and all that. Bring your ass to SVDL. Save your titles and come to SVDL. That's what I say to everybody suggesting titles. Just save your titles and come to SVDL. That's Black Sun's 2 cents. There's no offense, Trevor, and you, Solar, but I've been on YouTube for a long time. Like I gave the title to SETI and General Yohannan. Like, yeah, I was there, and I've heard these titles, heard them over and over and over again. It just, I don't know. I can't do them no more. I've done them, so yeah, I'm just, So I'd rather just see. I'm like that OG man. I want to see other people start doing it.
Well.
So man, welcome. Yeah. Come on and come to the sound session, man. Shout out
let's
to
see what
yeah.
happens.
All right, cool. I'm with it, man.
Maybe we can get MD and well, I know Bankat, his schedule is crazy.
Right. Yeah, I like to see MD on here too, man. MD's very nice. So yeah, I would definitely like to see you come on board. So we could damn lock arms finally, because goddamn. Goddamn. Shit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while, and like I say, I talked to my wife about it.
You need to,
and
brother.
she was
And your
telling
wife
me,
support you too. Hell yeah.
she was telling me, man, you just need to go ahead and do it because you watch them enough, you might as well do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when you got support from your family. That's more of a green light.
Was the PowerPoint because like I say, I could hit record. I could hit record on my mic.
Right.
Oh.
No, you good. I hear you.
Yeah, I could hit record on my microphone and just talk, but to do something structured, it'll challenge me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with it, man. I love it. Like I said, yeah, I can hear you. Can you? Hello? Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
yeah, I can.
Yeah, my mic cut off.
No, you good. You good? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm hearing you on my regular mic. I don't know why my headset went out.
Oh, is it Bluetooth?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's why I got the hard wire. I was doing my Bluetooth. I can't trust that shit no more. I did one show that shit cut off on me. I went back to the cord. I'm like, nah, can't do it. I'm sitting up here looking at it right now.
All right, I think I'm back. Yeah, she she does like PowerPoint presentations all the time and stuff. So she was like, she'll help me on the slides and stuff like that. Because when I'm doing my show, it's just all out of my head, so I'm not writing anything down. So this will be different for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad that you're considering it because, like I said, yeah,
Yeah,
this will actually fill up the slots too.
yeah,
This
I'm,
will
I'm gonna
actually
do
fill up
it.
the
I'm gonna
slots,
do it.
man. You know what I'm saying? It'll.
Yeah, we definitely would love to have a person of your intellect
Yeah, I'm
involved
gonna
in the
do it.
debate league.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I'm
yeah, you
gonna
just
do it.
contact me and send me the information, and we can start from there, brother.
Definitely. All right, well, let me jump off of here because she's looking at me funny. I told her I wouldn't be long, but I always get caught up in these conversations.
Oh, no problem, brother. No problem.
Oh, hey, Solar, one damn. I wish I would have called Yanga, but he didn't come on till after 8. But what's the normal start time? Like 8, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, we try to push it to 7
Okay, that'll
this
be better
season.
for me.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, because them long debates, man. Them nine. Once you get into the 9 o'clock, and
Yeah, a lot of people were saying
you
that. That's
know,
why I try to push it to 7 now.
yeah, I'm a. All right, let me get some things together. Okay,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
cool,
do
man.
this.
All right,
Yeah,
brother.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll get up with you, Blackson. I'll see you Wednesday because you and Venkat gonna get it from me. I'm not even gonna lie to you
Oh, I'm ready, brother.
because
I'm ready because I've been
I I
doing.
heard I heard that shit that y'all did when I got off, and it was just it was terrible. I mean,
Okay, I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it because,
you know,
yeah, I ain't forgot that. I ain't forgot that conversation. So yeah, I definitely,
you you two
yeah.
have no practical wrestling knowledge. I could tell because some of the shit I heard y'all saying was ridiculous. But I'm gonna straighten you out Wednesday, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
And
I welcome it.
I'm off. I'm off this week after tomorrow, so it give me time to really look over some things. But I'm definitely in. So I'm coming in. 2023. I'm in.
All right, that sounds
I'm
good.
definitely in.
I
All right,
like it.
brother. All right, brother. Looking
Yeah,
forward to
yeah,
seeing you,
yeah.
bro.
It's time. It's time. Even if I go 0-6, but y'all gonna feel me.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Y'all gonna feel me. All right, man. Y'all take care.
All right, brother.
All
Peace,
right,
peace.
peace.
Cool dealio. Yeah, so I'll try to contact MD, see if he's interested too. Because yeah, we definitely need more people on the roster. Um, and I haven't heard from Asar, man. How's Asar doing?
Um, he was It seemed like he was talking on the in the chat the
Oh,
other
he was
day.
in. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I just want to make sure he's ready. I just want to make sure he's ready. Shout out to Asar.
I thought it was you and him communicating.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make sure he's still alive, and I don't want to make sure he run away. You know, I don't want to make sure he runs away, man. I know he's just now learning about our debate, so I want to make sure he's ready. You know, he
Yeah,
says he's a producer and everything, so I want to test his musical knowledge.
it should be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be good. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be historical. Nobody ever in musical history has ever challenged Jimi Hendrix. So, you know, me being a guitar player for 23 years, I decided I'm gonna take that challenge. So, yeah.
Yeah. But all right, man. Let me go ahead and fall back myself. I gotta get ready. I'm about to start doing dashing.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Be safe
All
out
right,
there,
man.
brother. All right.
All right, you too, bro.
Okay. Okay, y'all. That's Solar and man. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard Trevor, man. He's about to do the hound session. I'm gonna be there front and center. I'm gonna be the main hound. You hear me, Trevor? all that junk you be talking. You know, even though you're in a family, I got to come in and I got to crack the whip. I got to crack the whiz zip. So yeah, now watch somebody take that and put what's that show? What's that show with the damn cartoon with the uh with the uncle with the whip? Oh yeah, they're gonna use that against me now. But yeah, man. Trevor, let's set this thing up, man. Hopefully we can get MD and yeah. We're gonna hopefully we can get more people on this roster because it's a lot on these debaters, with working and everything. And you said you got your show that's coming back up and y'all subscribe to Brother Trevor's channel. And then, we got Wrestling Wednesday coming up this Wednesday. So yeah, man. Man, what yeah, let's do this hound session. Let's do this his hound in the trizound. That's right. That's right. Let's do this town session. It's 8 o'clock. I don't think Yang is gonna show up today. So man, it's a good show, man. We just got damn Trevor to commit it to a hound session. So I would like to close it out. I'm getting hungry myself, as a matter of fact. Her goddamn solar smacking on that goddamn pizza made me goddamn hungry. So, with that being said, I will see y'all on Wrestling Wednesdays. And shout out to Vencat, shout out to MD20. Hope we see y'all Wednesday. Shout out to Solar. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Angel Snap Up 7. Shout out to who else give a shout out to? Shout out to Ben Cat. Shout out to Free Spirit. Shout out to Melvin. Can't shout out Free Spirit without shouting out Melvin. Shout out to we got a new person in here. Tasha Floyd. Shout out to Tasha Floyd. Shout out to Gynocracy Takeover. Shout out to Inyame. And shout out to Zanzi. Zanzi, I see you. I see you, Zanzi, man. I see you, Zanzi. And anybody I miss that listens to the show, everybody in the clouds, shout out to y'all. Shout out. Shout out to the people on Facebook, man. Y'all be holding it down. Shout out to the people on YouTube, because even though I am shadow banned, y'all still hold it down. So shout out to y'all. And we are gonna wrap it up. Oh man, said tomorrow is actually getting warmer, so yep. Be on the lookout for a show truck. I might pop up. And with that, I'm out. Peace, y'all.